Hello everybody, my name is Yevavakan and today I'm going to tell you about countries that existed 100 years ago but they don't anymore, but we can still visit them. Before I start this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and share it with your friends. Okay, let's start. First country that I'm going to tell you about is Yugoslavia. 100 years ago, World War I wrecked all kinds of borders of Europe. Yugoslavia, a southeastern European country created in 1918 as the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes, and renamed Yugoslavia a decade later. United many culturally and ethnically diverse territories that were part of Austro-Hungarian Empire. The new nation included the current states Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro, Kosovo, and Macedonia. But Yugoslavia was headed for more strife in the 20th century. Broken up and occupied during World War II, he reunited under a communist leader post-war, followed later by fighting during the 1990s. And now that the country is officially no longer much of the region of expressing greater peace, Croatia's coastal city Dubrovnik doubles the hit of HBO series Games of Thrones King's Landing. Okay, let's head to the next country. Second, Tibet. Often we associate Tibet with peaceful Buddhist monks and its spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama. This region, northwest of India, has been fought over for centuries. Tibet was actually its own independent country only from 1920. 1912 to 1951 when it was made part of China. Efforts to free Tibet are ongoing. The Nobel Peace Prize winning Dalai Lama, now retired, still resides in exile in India. The country is also a destination for adventure seekers and mountaineers because it contains the highest point on the earth, near the nearly 30,000-foot Mount Everest, which lies on the border of Nepal. Next one, the third one, is neutral Morsnet. Never heard of neutral Morsnet? You are not the only one. This minuscule country of not even a square mile was carved out of an agreement between Dutch and the Prussians. More than on them later. Go away, Prussians. It's a spoiler. In 1816, so both nations would have accepted its sign. Neutral Morsnet had its own flag and it even made its own coins. Efforts were made to turn into a tiny nation into utopia and its artificial world language, Esperanto, but it fell victim to World War I and then became part of Belgium. The present-day residents of the area, however, still celebrate the anniversary of Neutral Morsnet's creation. 4. Newfoundland. You think of the rugged island of Newfoundland as a part of Canada, but that wasn't always the case. The island of North America's northeastern coast, also previously a British colony, but its isolation created a culture distinct from surrounding region. Newfoundland became a self-governing independent nation, although still a British dominion from 1907 until 1934, when it voluntarily chose to go back to being a colony after the Great Depression hit hard. In 1949, Newfoundland became a Canadian province known as the Newfoundland and Labrador. Interesting, both names of dog breeds as well. Next one is Abyssinia. This romantic sounding name was actually the Arab and European moniker for Ethiopia 100 years ago. In the Scribble for Africa, the end of the 19th century, Italy had tried to snatch it up but was unable to overthrow its monarchy. In fact, the country was never colonized and was one of the few independent states in Africa until the Italians under Mussolini were able to briefly occupy Italy during the late 1930s. After World War II, Ethiopia became one of the founding countries of UN, now known as United Nations. The country's rich history also claims the oldest human fossil ever found, and allegedly the biblical Ark of the Covenant, the one in Raiders of Lost Ark, certainly lay in shape of Ethiopia's live like. I think this is for part one, the last one. The last country I'm going to present, Czechoslovakia. This Eastern European country was another melding of different ethnic groups created in 1918 at the end of the World War I. Part of the former Austro-Hungarian Empire, Czechoslovakia was made up in historical regions of Moravia, Slovakia, and Bohemia. Yes, as in Bohemian. The Nazi occupied of the area helped propel Europe into World War II. After being liberated by the Soviet Union, it became an Eastern Bloc nation in the latter half of the 20th century. Czechoslovakia eventually peacefully split into Czech Republic and Slovakia in 1930. Today, the Czech Republic is one of the enchanting places. So, did you like this video part 1? Soon I will send part 2. Okay, please subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and it will be a great school project for you to present to your friends. Okay, I'm joking. Don't steal my idea. Okay, you can. So, goodbye.